Gaming is a 4-star character in Genshin Impact that has the damage and animations of a 5-star character. Besides a couple outliers, there is always going to be a vast difference between 5-star and 4-star characters, and gacha games do this on purpose. 5-star characters are given better stats because it can take up to 90 pulls to get one. And on the other hand, 4-star characters only take up to 10 pulls. And I'm not a mathematician or anything, but last time I checked, 90 is definitely bigger than 10. And you know what they say, bigger number, better person. But what I discovered today is that Gaming doesn't really follow the normal trend of 5-star characters being outright better. Gaming is actually a pretty insane unit even when you don't have all of the best gear or options available to him. This entire video is done with a C2 Gaming and no Citlali on the account, which I'm pretty sure is currently his best support. But after trying Gaming out, I will definitely be rolling for Citlali frame 1 the second that her rerun banner goes live. Anyways, let's get right into the video. What is up? My name is Tayuji and today we are building a gaming chair. Today we are building Gaming. Gaming has some of the coolest animations for a 4-star character. Just look at that idle animation. That is insanity. Like, I was looking at stuff like this and honestly thought that he was going to be a 5-star character, but I was incorrect. Now, a couple things that we need to know about Gaming before we get too deep into this is, one, he's not as easy to build as my boy Sethos. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. Sethos way easier to build. He only needs slingshot. Gaming does require a bit more, but I do think he has a higher ceiling than most 4-star characters. And that is why he's definitely a character that I've always wanted to try out and build, especially because I do have Shan Yun on my account. So we are going to be using a team with Shan Yun. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with him yet, but I will say that at one point I was building Gaming. My Gaming is level 70, so he's not all the way there yet. You know, we got 20 over 100. I don't even know why he's got that much crit damage on him. He's got a prototype archaic. And also, I do want to put this out there. I only have a C2 Gaming. The reason why I say that Gaming has a way higher ceiling than most other 4-star characters is because some 4-star characters just have really crazy constellations. And C6 Gaming is pretty nutty. Gaining an extra 20% crit rate and 40% crit damage on your plunge attacks is absolute insanity. So disclaimer, I just have to say this. If you want to get the most out of Gaming, you are going to need this constellation. Now, I feel like Gaming can still be good even without C6, where I'm going to show you today. As you can see, all I got is C2. That's as far as I got. Now, what weapon do we want on Gaming? I think that a pretty good universal pick, just like for everybody, is Serpent Spine. I feel like I use Serpent Spine on every character I build. But if you are running a Vaporize build, and that is because you can do Vaporize or you can do Melt with Gaming. So if you are using Vaporize, Rain Slasher would be pretty good on him. But Melt has a bigger damage multiplier, so if you are able to run a Melt team with Gaming, then Melt is usually the way to go. I might end up building this sword though. Wait, let me see just a sec. We'll test and see. Can I even farm for this material right now? Okay, so technically I could farm for this material right now. All right, let's level up this weapon a bit and see. Well, I actually already have most of the materials anyways for this weapon. We did actually already have all of the materials necessary for Pain Slasher to get to level 90. So we'll go ahead and take that up. I'm sorry, Leah. I'm in the middle of something. So I can go ahead and use Rain Slasher for when I'm testing out his Vaporized teams. But also if you happen to have Fruitful Hook, that is a really good weapon for Gaming. It's just unfortunate that the only way that you can get Fruitful Hook is off of a weapon banner, and Fruitful Hook needs to be on the raid up to be able to get it. And I don't wish on the weapon banner very often, so I don't have Fruitful Hook, unfortunately. And as for artifacts, Marashose Hunter or Crimson Witch of Flames, I feel like they're about equal. Honestly, I feel like it's just whichever you have a better artifact set for is the one that you pick. And for me, I think that's Marashose. Let me go ahead and double check. But I feel like overall I have better Marashose pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Because if you didn't know, Gaming can naturally just use the Marashose set on its own. If we go ahead and use his element... Oh, crap. I guess I need an enemy. So if you use Gaming's elemental skill, you can see that his health drops a little bit. And then if you have his C1, whenever his pet comes back to him, he'll also heal a little bit. So with Gaming's kit, he actually naturally is able to just use the Marashose Hunter sets. But now the next step is definitely taking Gaming up to level 90. We got to get this guy's level and talents up for sure. Oh, I don't have enough of these red gems. Whoops. Okay, now we have the gems to take him up. Yo, I need slimes now? And there it is, Gaming at level 90. And I think that we do have enough for a 10 pull now. I already have C6 Kaching, so I don't even know what I would want off of the standard banner anymore. Well, we don't get a 5-star, so it doesn't matter. Oh, we got C12 Rosaria. Let's go. And now for his talents. This was a whoopsie. Okay, so I didn't know this when I was originally intending to build Gaming. I thought, oh yeah, he uses plunge attacks a lot, and that's his main source of damage. So I want to get his plunge attack multiplier higher, so I should level up his normal attack. Little did I know that when you use his elemental skill, you're instead using a different kind of plunging attack, which is right here, a charmed cloud strider damage or whatever. This is kind of what you're doing whenever you elemental skill. So it doesn't directly go off of his plunged attack damage, is what I found out. So actually leveling up his normal attack isn't super helpful, is what I figured out. You just mainly want to level up his elemental skill. So you know what? You live and you learn. And now we're going to go ahead and take his elemental skill up to level 9. And there it is. We got his elemental skill at level 9. And it doesn't look like Gaming's elemental burst is super important, because all it does is scale up the initial damage that you do when you first use his elemental burst. But we will take it up to at least level 6. Right now, we are sitting at a Gaming with essentially 93% crit rate, 193 crit damage, 207 elemental mastery, R5 serpent spine, 4-piece Marashose, C2, and then 696 talents. Yo, holy 124k, brother. Okay, so 124k is actually pretty insane for all 4-star characters. Diona not even fully built. Like, I think my Diona is like level 80, but 124k melts are not bad at all. But hey, what if we're able to hit a better Marashose piece? Because right now, my pyro damage bonus goblet is pretty bad. It's pretty atrocious. It's very unfortunate because I do not have a single elemental mastery Marashose piece, so I am having to use this on set pyro damage bonus goblet. So I would really like to either replace this Sans or this pyro damage bonus goblet. So hear me out. We'll probably be able to hit bigger numbers if we just roll a better goblet, of course. Ah, it's so easy. Why don't we just roll a better artifact? Oh my gosh. And it's that simple. Man, wouldn't that have been cool though? Wouldn't that have been so cool? Oh, buddy. Elemental mastery and double crit. Oh my goodness. Okay, but like one more time though. We can roll one more time. Physical damage. Oh boy. Wait a second, this might be pretty good. The attack percent, we don't got EM on there, but we got attack percent on there. Elemental mastery, Sans, crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, energy recharge. It was close. We're going to go in here real quick and see if we can get some better pieces. Honestly, I really wish that I had Citlali. I think that Citlali is one of the best characters to pair with Gaming. Unfortunately, I don't have her. Wait a second, no, I'm trolling. Why am I using Coswell? Let's try him out with Shan Yun. Because Shan Yun can buff plunge damage, but also use the Viridescent artifact set. Ah, yes, this is the whole reason why I rolled Shan Yun in the first place. Let's do this. Oh, crap, I did this out of order. Oh my god, I did this out of order. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, 120k then. Oh, 151k. All right, that didn't last for a super long time because I definitely did that out of order, but that's okay. Using Gaming as intended. That's definitely, yeah, he's a charge attack dealer, actually. That's how you're supposed to use him. Oh my god, not elemental mastery, double crit. Oh, I'm crying. It is crazy how I farmed this artifact domain for so long for both Farina and Fischl, and then I just still don't have a good Marashose set. I do have a top 1% Fischl, by the way, though. I know I don't bring it up very often, but top 1% Fischl. 181k is crazy. Oh, barnacles. I've been foiled again by bad artifacts. Now I want to see how much more damage we can do with Diona's C6, because I do have a C6 Diona, which allows us an extra 200 elemental mastery when our HP is above 50%. We're going to be playing some crazy circle impact because we're going to need to be both inside Diona's burst and Bennett's burst, but luckily the Dendro Chicken doesn't move around too much. So let's go ahead and try this out. All right, 117k. Boom. All right, so we're hitting 97k elemental skills, it looks like. All right, let's test it out against the giant Dorito. Let's get it. Boom. Wait for that. Vaporize. 104k. Something, I don't know. Genshin being Genshin. 140k. Holy crap. Okay, so we're just casually hitting 140Ks now. That's just what we do. Okay, so apparently the team with the 2 5-star characters on it does better than the team full of 4 stars. Who would have knew? Oh no. What am I doing? Okay. Woo! 415K. And I know that some people out there are going to be like, oh, you know, I hit 415K just normally all the time, not even against Scaramouche. But you know what? I'm happy with my damage, okay? I was on my not so good 4-piece Crimson Witch of Flame set, very standard, 75 over 165 crit damage, and not C6, no Citlali. I am fine with 415K. I did realize, I did think about it, and I wasn't at max 3 stacks for the 4-piece set bonus, but you know, I think Scaramouche would die in 2 hits anyways, so I don't even think I could stack the 3 hits within that time frame anyway. So I mean, I don't care. Oh, whoops. Okay. Okay, so pretty good. It looks like what's going to happen is like 1 rotation is going to get there. Oh gosh, the cryo is being applied kind of slowly. There it is. Okay, now I'm back on. Now I'm back on beat. Yo, Gao Ming is cracked. Yeah, we do want to always wait to see that cryo symbol before we plunge, right? Because we want to melt on every single time. But oh my goodness, that team is crazy. Yo, if you have Gao Ming, Bennett, Rosaria, and Diona, do it. Just do it. If you're thinking about playing Gao Ming, that team is so much fun to play. And I don't even got C6 Gao Ming. I don't even have C6 Gao Ming. I really want C6 Gao Ming now. I should have rolled Citlali. Oh my god. Okay, Gao Ming, way more fun than I thought he was going to be. Holy crap. Gao Ming really surprised me. Like, after today, after playing Gao Ming, I now have 2 new goals. One, I need to pull Citlali the moment that she reruns. We got to do that. And I'm pulling Citlali specifically for Gao Ming. Second priority, whenever Gao Ming comes back on a banner, I pray to the lords in heaven above that I want whatever 5 stars on that banner because I got a C6 Gao Ming. Like, I don't understand why it took me so long to finally build Gao Ming. Like, I just made an entire video glazing Sethos. Now I got to glaze Gao Ming. Gao Ming is now my second favorite 4-star in Genshin Impact. Like, this might be recency bias because I literally just played him for the first time today. But, like, I think on the fun scale, I'm going to say that Gao Ming is a 10 out of 10 on the fun scale. Like, it is now my mission to farm Marishose artifacts for this man. I need an insane Gao Ming build. As I said, I need C6. We gotta at least double crown my mans, if not triple crown him. Just like Sethos, like we might, like Sethos eventually, he's gonna get the triple crown treatment. Gao Ming also might deserve that triple crown treatment. Now, all the next videos are just about to be me going all in on Gao Ming. But that is going to be all for today's video. Thank you so much, everybody who recommended that I play Gao Ming. Keep those recommendations coming. I'm finding so many incredibly fun characters to play in Genshin Impact through this. And just remember, you don't have to believe in yourself. Believe in me. Believe in the me that believes in you. And I'll see you in the next video.